What's up, guys? Meeting ran a little bit longer today. A little bit longer. We have some things to talk about, but anyway, I am back and I also need to start over here as well. We're about to start. I haven't really looked at anything this morning, so that's what we'll be doing. Go ahead and get that started. But as you can see, my little scanner up there going to work. I am watching some larger cap stocks now. I did make some changes over here to Street Smart Edge. I'll show you guys all of that momentarily once I get all this stuff on. All right, that should be everything. All right, let's get started. So, starting off the morning, we have Rally popping up here. These are the lower floats, Danae, ISIG. Okay, so ISIG is the main mover right now. It was up to $28, has fallen down to 24, which is okay. Then on the higher cap stocks, we have Zynga, Tilray, and BAC. So let me add those over here on Street Smart Edge. BAC. AT&T. And I think Tilray is already up there. All right, so let's see. Plantier. Don't want that one. All right, back over here on TOS, we have NVIDIA going on up through the roof. NIO. Looking around here. Let me get those my research tabs pulled up real quick. Boy, these mornings with meetings, man. They'll get you. Okay. All right, so Rally's going on down there. I think it's red on the day now. Rally. Nope, it's up. We'll continue watching Rally. Zynga was another one I saw out of the open, but it's kind of flat right now. It may be a longer term hold. It is a higher float. $8.79. It popped up from the $6 up to the $8, so I'll give that time throughout the week. Tilray making its little moves. It had a long rundown. I mean, this thing's been running down for a long time. But of course, I am looking at these larger time frames now. Let's look at Tilray. Where'd it go? So this is my yearly chart, my monthly chart, weekly chart, my daily chart, and my 4-hour chart. Right now on the daily chart, 200 moving average, it is under the 200 moving average on the daily chart. It has had pops in earlier. I think the top was 300, but I don't know if that's due to reverse splits or what. But yeah, got up there, had a little pop back here. Good morning, Jimmy Sly Fistley. Sly Fistil. Yeah, man, grab the coffee. We're looking hard at the market today. I made some changes over here to Street Smart Edge so I can keep up with some of these. I made some new little watch lists that I'll be adding to into the future. But as of now, I'll be going to these if nothing is looking good on the morning, and I'll be adding to these. But for now, we're just looking. Tilray still piling up. That's one that I'm probably gonna add to my watch as well. If it can get pops, man, Tilray can definitely get some nasty moves upward. Let's look at Danae. Danae came down, bottomed out here on the monthly chart. Look at this monthly, big indecision here. So what it would need to break is this 1138 on Danae. It's just been working its little way up, so I'll keep that one on watch. The news for Danae. Let me open up this news filter. Good morning, Donnell. Good morning, Lori. So Danae, why Codex Danae shares are trading higher today? Codex Danae or Codex DNA in strategic licensing deal with Pfizer. So definitely keeping that one on the watch. I like it. If it goes through, that's going to be nice. It's only $10.62. On the yearly chart, it's looking like it's starting to come on back up. It had a nice little sell-off on the monthly chart here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 months of sell-off. And then you see it popped up here. And now it looks like it's in the indecision. Will it break that 1138 here? I'll put a price line right above here. That's the break spot. Whoops. That's the break spot, 1138 right there. And so we'll be seeing if it can break that and start that nice little uptrend up. Now it already looks like it has an uptrend a little bit. Let me see. Draw that trend line out here. Right here. So it already has a nice little bottom through there. Just needs to start, needs to continue consolidating and possibly moving through that high. The next thing was ISIG this morning. I believe it did drop off quite a bit. Yep, it was up at 28, dropped down here to the 24. I know Ben made his money. He's been holding that thing forever. So that's nice. Orlando says SPY needs to just drop 3 more points for my quick bounce play. Let me look at the SPY. And I also have these over here recorded for the watch list as well. Zynga, Tilray, ISIG, which dropped, Relly, BAC, and AT&T. The SPY did take a little bit of a drop down here. And Orlando said he's looking for a bounce play on the SPY, which may go well for him. But yeah, that's everything that I see right now. IMMX popping in there now. IMMX. And that's one that we've been watching as well. It's also on my other watch list. Let's see. Really, APR. What is APR? I'll look into that one as well. APR. You cracked me up with that, but good try though. Hey man, Jimmy's lifestyle. Oh my gosh. Let me tell you, my brain must not be on today. When I looked at that, wow. Probably sound like I was speaking in tongues. All right, so BBLG. This thing isn't getting much movement. But we are seeing some of those past movers here on Monday morning. It's almost 9 o'clock, so we should see things kind of getting a pattern set up here. BBLG, I don't know what that is. Relly's been another one that's trending upwards. Definitely keep an eye on Relly. And see, this was the original trend line on Relly that it broke down here, and now it's double bottomed at this 590 level. So now, instead of looking at the uptrend, I want to see a break of this downtrend. And I can kind of, well, I leave those lines here. I want to see a breakdown or a break of a downtrend. So we'll draw a trend line here on the hour chart. Had a high of the 1051, came down here, and that trend line is up here at the 773. So we'll just give this time to just consolidate and work its way towards that break point on rally. Out here on the daily chart, yearly chart, it also has this little downtrend that it's been going through. Let's see, daily chart. Go ahead and draw these downtrends in here. That's a steep downtrend. I don't know if that's gonna work. Yeah, that's right there. Okay, then on the 4-hour chart, yes, it's a little bit away from that downtrend. We'll let it play and consolidate and be looking for trades on it, but gotta be patient on that one. What else we got out here? Zynga still going, or not really going down a lot, but I'm definitely looking for Zynga for a longer term play. Tilray tried to get up there, slowing down quite a bit, but it is starting to uptrend. I do like that. ISIG, I hope Ben took his profit during pre-market because he would have been up about 200 bucks up here, 300 bucks. Hopefully he took his profit, because if he didn't, that's going to be a very, very sad day for him. He bought somewhere down here in 17, so he's still green. He's just been holding it. But it is Monday morning, so we'll see what they want to do here. APR. Anything else popping up here? APR, Rally, IMMX, Dene, Zynga, and Tilray. Okay, well, I got everything here. Rally has that top line, so I'm not really not too interested in it. I think it's gonna fade that trend line. I don't think it's gonna break now. I think it needs a pullback and retry. But it did come down here and double bottom pretty much right across this 571 level. So we'll see if it can hold that up on the hour chart here. 575-ish level, somewhere up in there. Come down, hold there, and then look for a breakout maybe later on today. Or it may need to consolidate. We'll see. But it has a nice little uptrend going here on Rally. IMMX getting back up there a little bit. What's the downtrend on this one? Draw trend line. Trend line from the top. Had a downtrend right through there. So $7 is where its trend line pretty much is. It flattened out for a while, giving those nice little top and tail wicks. Really, Tilray. Tilray coming on down. Slowing on down. But this is Monday, so this is pretty much a data collection day. What is the sentiment of these stocks? BBLG on hold, looking good to you? Yeah, I was looking at it too on my over here on this one. But it's very, very low volume. I want to see what's the news on this one. BBLG. Bone Biologics shares halted on circuit breaker. Why? What made it halt? Let's see. Bone Biologics to present at H.C. Wainwright Biotech Virtual Conference. It's really spotty. Some spotty trading in there. So I would be very careful on this one. BBLG, looking at the yearly chart, and each candle here is a year. So we see it's kind of flattened out here on the 357. If it can break, let's see, break that top of this candle. What is this? The 780s is the top of this previous year, 2021. So it'll be on watch. I'll put it on watch. Doesn't look horrible. Back to IMMX, still trying to get up there on the morning. I think it's going to get shorted back down. It's not above that trend just yet and doesn't have an uptrend going towards it. Rarely pop back up there. Very tight little range. The bars right up on each other. Tilray still ducking off. The hour chart giving a nice little pullback. Let's jump over here to the scanners. BBLG, APR. APR, that's a little bit higher, but looking like it may have a break point up here at the $40 level at some point. But we'll see. It has a nice little flats out there, the 38.28. Really still working on itself. IMMX held up this level here. So can it get a higher low going? We need a good little buy signal, maybe a little dip down and then a bunch of buying up back above this 483 level. Add our support. Whoa, no, don't clear the drawing set. Clear this. And then we got a little bit of an uptrend. And I am pressing all over the place. Little bit of an uptrend, but not anything solid just yet. But it had this nice downtrend here that it could break back over on IMMX. So let's jump back over here to IMMX. See if we can see that downtrend a little bit better over here. Yeah, I already drew it. That little downtrend it's got. May give a possible pop out. We'll see later on in the week. But I do like it for an upward trend. Okay. Really pumping on up there as well. Still below that trend. Tilray getting on down. Looking like it's getting a little bit of buying pressure here, but this one is a higher flow stock, so I wouldn't look for this one for a day trade. I would look for this for a longer term swing. Nice little dip action. BBLG getting some action down there. It did it go into a halt? Looked like it did something there. But yeah. Definitely looking crazy. 10 million shares in the float. Definitely can probably get really crazy. IMMX slowing down here. A lot of sell-off. It's 9 o'clock my time. Really getting a nice little dip back into this area again. So I want to see really just keep this uptrend going here on the hour chart off of this last bottom. Well, it needs to come down some before I can actually put an actual uptrend there. But we're using the trend is your friend strategy. Looking for the uptrend first before we jump into any kind of fire. BBLG indecision here. 9 million shares traded. BAC. BAC taking a nice little dip off there on the hour chart. Tilray is also under the 200 moving average on the daily, so I'll be kind of careful of that. Make sure it is going to start uptrending so you don't get trapped. IMMX getting very choppy up here, having those little pushes and then coming down. Really taking a nice little dip down there through this this area that it was holding, so it is still downtrending nicely. So we'll see if it holds above this previous bottom of the 562 level right there. Tilray. Okay. All right. Tilray bouncing back up there, but like I said, this is going to be a longer term trade for me. I'm not looking for that for a day trade. BBLG 580, continuing to get pushes here, but getting a little choppy now. 10 million shares traded on it. IMMX also has a nice little top here. This one was a 20-cent bounce up right there on a Tilray. The SPY looks like it's going down a little bit. If I'm not mistaken, let me jump out there to the SPY and see what's going on out here. The SPY came down a little bit. Yeah, so we're seeing a little bit of a sell-off on the SPY, so definitely keep that in mind. APR still not doing much. Tilray probably going to range out. Really, IMMX. Okay. So let's jump back over here to the scanners. IMMX slowing down right at this area here. 630s. May need a little bit of consolidations, a little bit more consolidation. On the yearly chart, it has been going down on the year. For it to go green on the year, it would have to cross over the 708. 708s. So it's $1 away from green on the year. So we'll wait and see what that wants to do. Really getting sold off as well. Danae getting a little bit of pushback on that 4 hour. ISIG pretty much continuing to dive off. Had this nice little bounce out of this area up to the 28s and now back down. So it's forming a new downtrend. Remove that drawing. Let's see, draw downtrend. Good morning, Daniel B. Okay, so we got that nice little downtrend up there. We'll be watching. Let's get back out here to BBLG continues to pump higher. $6 and something. 78% up. Started at $4 out of the open and has just been going crazy today. IMMX still getting its little push up. I think it's going to take a nice little dip off as well. Really. AT&T took a little bounce out of here. 26 on the hour chart is still looking like it's trying to go red though. Red on this would be the break of the 2630s, looks like. Yeah, going red on the hour chart. BBLG pumping up there once again. Maybe going into another halt here. Looks like a halt. BBLG. Very low float mover. Over here on the yearly chart is pushing up. The high up here is the 730s. So about that 730 area should get a nice little pullback. Back into a halt right there. Up 91%. And it has a merger deal with Pfizer. That's what's got it moving so much, or not a merger deal, but a contract with Pfizer was the news on that one. I don't think anything else here is going to be able to compete with it. ISIG continuing down. Man, I hope Ben sold his. He would have locked in about $400. Tilray continuing to push higher as well. Had a little bounce in here. This is a 30-cent move there. A little bit higher float. I'm waiting for a nice little dip entry on this one because it's a higher float. So I know it's going to be a chopper, so I'm going to have to hold it for a little bit. Rally continuing down. Waiting to see what it wants to do between this 570 level and this $6 level today on Rally. Actually, I'll put that there. Let's draw. Really would like to not see it go below this point, 570 at it. Want to stay above this point, and then let's see, it's got 580s, $6 support. So we'll see what happens in here. Right in this level, let me pull this up a little bit. And we'll watch BBLG come out of this halt. It's the top mover on the day, doing its thing. Sicilian, you're up $35 on BBLG. Nice. Yeah, BBLG is not playing any games. What time are you going to be unhalting though? halted at 10:10:47. 10:10:47 should be opening up at 10:15:47, so like a minute. Has a little bit of resistance at that 737 level on the monthly chart. 737. So we'll see how close it gets, or will it just blow right through the 737 and start uptrending again? Okay, have about 17 seconds left till it pops open. Let's see what kind of movement it gives out of this next halt. Will it go ahead and go up to 100%? 670, 659. Opened up pretty much at the same place that it closed. Get a nice little indecision. Will it hold above that bottom there of the well, nope, never mind. Okay, coming on down. Is it going into a halt going down now? It's stopping there just briefly. Is our trade still going to go through 93? It might be in a halt. Might already be in a halt there. Yep. All right, so BBLG halted going down now. Next mover is IMMX, which again has that topping, that downtrend that's right above it. I don't really want to play with that. I want to go ahead and consolidate and show me that it has strength here above this $5. It's 90 cents away from the 5, so giving it a little bit of time to play down. Rally coming on down as well to this break point, this downtrend here, or well, breaking through it right now. Tilray is one that I'm interested in on another dip and a trend upward. It looks really good to me on Tilray. I'll go back over to the larger time frames in just a minute for that one so you can see what I'm looking at. And then AT&T still playing around here, trying to go green on the day, but having a nice little struggle on this hour chart. Topping tail from the 26.64 down to the 26.32. Wait, is BBLG still doing something? I thought it faked. Oh, okay, yeah. All right, it's already hit it down. Okay, let's see. What was I looking at? AT&T, Zynga was another one I'm interested in on a nice dip. APR. Don't really know what that one's about. Tilray going on down like I like it. Go on down, buddy. It is under the 200 moving average on Tilray, though. Really dove down here real quick and then kind of popped back up, but I don't think it's going to be able to get back over this hour chart. Look how much it gave back right there. And then it's right under this downtrend here. But it's been holding this little level here of the 557. I want to see it hold this up again. And I actually, if it goes through it and comes back into this level of the 570, I'll be willing to buy here. Buy here. But it's got to show me some strength at that level. IMMX going on down as well under that downtrend. So everything looking good this morning. Everything going on down on Monday morning. So that means it's going to give some good buy areas later on in the week. We're just taking stock. We're just looking around, seeing what wants to play ball. I think this is everything on my scanners that are looking decent right now. Let's see. That's under the 200. Nvidia's coming on down. I don't know how far Nvidia is going to come back, but yeah, it's coming on down. NIO Ford, we saw that on last week. It's making a move back down to that bottom of the 2330s. Orlando says gotta, GODDA. I've never seen that ticker. Let me go and see what that is. Gotta. Nope, that may not be a ticker. Never mind. AMD going on down there. BAC going on down there on that nice little uptrend. So yeah, it was due for some downwards movement. And then LCID was another one I was watching on this uptrend here. I really like this uptrend. It's come down here and bounced another time. So I really like this one. It has a little range here from the 35, 35 up here to the 42. It may push out of there too early today. The entry might have been a little bit lower, but I do like this uptrend this guy going. On the monthly chart though, it does have a little bit of a fight here. It came down and gave back a lot of profits. So it does have a little bit of a fight there. And then on the yearly chart, the yearly chart is green on this year. So just needs to push through that 44.53 for a higher motion. So definitely watching all of these very, very closely. Oh, Orlando. Oh, got you. I'm in here trying to type in tickers and everything, man. LCID wasn't on. Okay. Let's jump back over here. LCID does not look bad at all to me. It had a high of the other day of 43.41, but it is getting quite a pullback on the hour chart. Let's see, this flat top here is the 42.16. I wonder, can it start resting on this 42.16? I guess you can call it resistance right now. 42.16, and then it has that high up there of the 43.33 resistance. Okay. Questionable. BBLG did open back up. Let's see. It came down here, halted going down on the 15-minute. It definitely regained a lot of profit here, but is this a joke? Look at the volume. We see it ramped up, but it was kind of indecisive ramp up, and then we saw big sell off with a smaller green candle. Come down in here, more sell off. So we'll just have to see. It's kind of odd bars here. Odd bar or odd pattern shape. On the 15-minute, it's pulling back up a whole lot up to that top. I don't know if it'll be able to get back over the 650. This is a lot of motion. Look at this. Will it go? I wouldn't be buying here because it can definitely just duck back down. But that 650, 660 level right there is looking like the spot that's going to hold it down. Danae. IMMX. Still doing this little thing here, going on down. It was the second biggest mover, and then Tilray. LCID, did it get held down there? Yep. Getting pushed on back. I believe that top that I said 43.50 is that top right there. It's getting held down at the 42. Really still going down. Okay. So we'll come back up here and see that it pushed through 650 level. Getting another push to that 650. It's a weird one, man. It might actually go if it keeps playing like this. Like really quick. Just throw a wick up there and then come back down hard as a bull trap. But on the 15-minute does not look great. It's the first 15-minute pullback on the day. Small position on P-Fund. Yeah, P-Fund. Let's see what P-Fund's out here doing. P-Fund. Let's look at the bigger time frames as well. So P-Fund on the year is red. Let's see, P-Fund on the daily chart. It's coming to this 200 moving average, which is at the 193. So right above that 200 moving average. Does not have a uptrend though. Does not have a good uptrend on this daily chart. So I don't know how strong it'll be going upward, but it is a cheaper price. So I guess we'll just have to see how it plays throughout the day. On P-Fund. Back over here to BBLG, still acting weird in this area. Up 80-something%, starting to slow down. IMMX looking like it wants to give some moves downward. Tilray got bought up big as well. So I like some of these. I like some of them. DWAC. Is DWAC going up here? Don't see DWAC. Where is DWAC? Well, DWAC's pretty much got the same pattern, yeah. Daniel B says today is a day you should not be in the stock market. Yeah, I don't see DWAC with a nice little uptrend either. Let's flip over here to TOS. See how flat it is? Really, really flat. I would like to see it. Well, it on the weekly chart and here it kind of has uptrend, so I guess you can draw uptrend like this from this bottom here on the monthly up here and say, well, it could be a buying point. It's stupid flat. It may give a bounce, but you know, anything is possible right there. It's just stupid flat. All right, let's bounce back over here. Looks like BBLG. Will it work its way down, or will it hold all of this little buy up it got off the 530, 540? Really going on down. I like it. I want to see it get back down here to this area. It may go ahead and break straight through that area on rally. LCID. Wow, it threw a big old wick up there. Threw a wick up there and just took everybody in this area as a short position. Or, I mean, what am I trying to say? It threw a wick up here into this range that we drew and then got pushed out of it by the shorts. Look at this thing getting on down here. Will it break down to 42? Looking like it will. How far will it break down is the question. We'll come back to it. Tilray still struggling right there. Also, if I take a position, you'll see my quantity, my cost per share, and my P&L over here, but I haven't taken in any positions today. Just in observation of the Monday morning ruckus. This thing's just slowing down here, slowing down. More and more selling pressure, but the selling has not caught up to the buying yet. 15 minutes still doesn't look great though. Opening up a new 15-minute candle. Will it break down the body of this 625 and hold below it? Will it start pushing into this buying pressure that was accumulated down here? 625 breakdown is what we're looking for the shorts to take control. You sold P Fund at 268. Let me go and look at it real quick. P Fund. Did it end up cracking down? Oh my Jesus. P Fund took a nice little rip up there off that bottom. He got a crazy rip on P Fund. Crazy rip on P Fund. Wait, typed in the wrong thing. P Fund. Yeah, you definitely caught that one. That thing is made this little higher low on the daily chart and was trying to get up. Will it be able to hold the 262? It moved up. Let's see, what's the bottom of this? 20 cents. So 250 to the 274s. And still moving up with Donald Trump Company. Is DWAC doing the same thing? Let me look. DWAC, yep. Yep. Getting up there just a little bit. $56. Let me go read the news on P Fund. Why is it moving with this stock? Let's see, P Fund. Oh, there's the news. Trump sensitive stocks see volume move higher. Information technology stocks moving in Friday. Blah blah blah. So when did P Fund become a Trump stock? Trump sensitive stocks all day. Oh yeah, there it is. P Fund right in there on that list. Yep. Nice trade there. That was a nice little pop there. It's 20 cents, 25 cents. Back out here to BBLG. Breaking back below the body of this candle, pushing into the accumulation of buying pressure here. IMMX. Running out of volume. Tilray. Is Mark running with DWAC? Let's look at Mark. Mark. Is it a Trump? Let me search news by keyword. Sure. Let's do Trump. Trump. I don't see anything about Trump. Let me see. Let me go over here to P Fund. Will it bring it up? Trump. That should work. Didn't bring that up. Guess that's not a keyword I can use. and literally the first thing that says, oh, Trump sensitive. Okay, so that might be counting this whole thing as one word, Trump sensitive. But Mark, M-A-R-K, Winter Olympics, Korea. Trump sensitive, so it has this news as well, but I don't see. I see it says digital world acquisition, CF acquisition, remark. So it is it is one of them. It is under the 200 moving average. Let's see what it's doing. It got a little bit of a pullback up at 93 cents, but that is it pulled from the 80 cents, 88 cents up to the 95. So that's a little bit of movement. On Mark, moving on up and out of there. Mark, and then P Fun, and then what was that other one? DWAC. Oops. DWAC. DWAC starting to get shorted back down. We'll see if it gives up on that little push up to the 57. A little bit higher price. But all three of these pretty much have the same lingo. BBLG came here, had a little stop point trying to hold above the body of this candle, 625. IMMX slowing down. Anybody else with some volume? Tilray going on down finally. LCID fell down like I thought it would off that top. Could not hold in that range. Really has a little bit of a trend off this pre-market 635. I wonder, can it stay above this 635 today for support? Will it bounce there and continue higher or what? Because it's had plenty of time to pull back here into these ranges. BBLG threw a little wick up there, but it is at the highs right now. On the hour chart, it looked like it double topped up there, 675-ish. Looks like a double top. I don't know if it's gonna be able to get back up there. Fell in that 625 now. We'll continue to watch it throughout the day. Trying to get bought up above that 625. Needs to stay above, 620 to stay green on this hour chart. A lot of buying pressure got in here, but all we see is it's moving downward. So this buying pressure may not look too good in a couple seconds. May go red. Let's see if this bar goes red for him. Breaks down at 620. Biggest bar on the day, looking green. Getting pushed back up there, trying to get to the 40s. Don't see the 40s on the bid. There's a 40. Instantly out of the 40s. Trying to hold them. So biggest candle on the day is a green candle. But just not pushing out on all this buying pressure. Let's see. Mark Sicilian says, thought today was my $100 win. What is going on with this stock? Was in at 606, sold half into halt. Next thing I know, it's in a halt to the downside. Now it's back up, then down. Yeah, it's a spicy one. It's definitely one that I want to see come down today, because I don't know what it's doing up here. Does it want to go higher? Does it not? It's just doing its own little thing. Back up to 650. Will it break down the previous body of this 5-minute candle? 620s. It's just a struggle. I think it's going to be a hard one to trade now, though. Go over here and look at IMMX going on down. DWAC lost $2 there from the 57 down. P-Fund. All of P-Fund, DWAC, and Mark probably doing the same thing. Tilray, Relly. Want to see that come down some more. We're just watching. APR a little bit flat. AT&T still piling down there. Mark took a big drop down. I mean, in comparison to this price, 94 cents down to the 91. Just could not compete. BAC still going down as well. Zynga still going down. ISIG popped up just a little bit off this bottom, but I'm not too interested in that one anymore. I missed that move. BBLG back up to the 660s. Does it want to break this top? The top is the high of the 676. Continues to play around this area, though. I think a 620 breakdown will be bad for it. There's 630s. Going to a little indecision candle here on the 15-minute. Will it push it down? Wow. Pushing right back up there to the 60s. Failing again to stay in there. 60s becoming a problem for it. 50s becoming a problem for it. The ask is moving up. It moved down to the 50s for like a split second, then back up. Can the ask move down to the 50? Or is it going to push out here? Biggest candle of the day was green. We saw one green ramp here out of the open. And now I don't know if we'll see another one behind this one. This is a lot of action on this one candle for the 15-minute. Don't know if it can start ramping again. Needs to pull back. 650 trying to hold. Well, there's a 60s trying to get back up there. Can the bid be pushed to the 60s? 62 got touched. 61, I think it's going to go. It continues to play. Can it just rip through the 60s here? Yeah, this one's looking like it's gonna go. I don't know if the shorts can hold this. It's too much pressure. And continues to fail out of those 60s. Wow. Shorts are not playing any games on that one. Right now I'm just announcing. I've looked over a couple of stocks today. We're watching BBLG rip out of the open. It's up 92 cent or 92%. And of course I don't want to buy up here on the high. You're long again with P Fund. Let's check out P Fund. Did it come back up? It's in the indecision right now. Let's see what its predecessors are doing out here. DWAC did continue up as well, and then the other one was Mark. So all three of them kind of paused and kind of took a break going down. P Fund getting bought up there a bit. See if DWAC is having that same action. Yep. Getting up there to the top and kind of slowing down. 57 is becoming that top point. Can it go ahead and blow through the 57s? Yep. Yep. It got close. 57.50. It's gonna do it. It's got to. Right? 57.50. Boom. Let's get that 57.75 up there. There's the 80s. Very small push out on that one. You went ahead and got out of BBLG. Let me look at BBLG. What did it end up doing? Yeah, it's playing around too much. It's playing around too much here. If it was gonna go, it should have went. Anyway, once it fails, then other things will get focused on, like not IMMX, DWAC pushing up there to the 58s. P Fund pushing up there a little bit as well. They're all choppy. Not a lot of confidence in these moves on Monday morning. APR. Oh, that's only a 10-cent move. I thought that was a big move when I first saw it. That's a 10-cent move. 37.30, 37.20. Right. BBL looks like it's ready to come back down and test that 625 again. Then IMMX just needs to hold this bottom today of the $5. Is 80 cents away from it. I want to see how close it can get there. Start making those higher lows. BBLG. Breakdown of that 625. DWAC, what it end up doing. Threw another wick up there. Another bull trap. And now we see it coming down again. So, again, this is a very, very choppy market. You just got to get in where you fit in. And hope that you don't get your shoes taken. Oh, let's look at the SPY. Still going down. I didn't even realize. I just glimpsed up there and saw SPY. Boy, the SPY is definitely not looking too good on the day. Making lower lows. But of course, it's done this before. The previous bottom was down here at the, it's a 450 level. So we got a little bit of support down here on the SPY that is headed to 451. It may give a bounce there, but we'll just have to see. 451 level looking like a nice level for a bounce spot though. Jimmy said that he got out, bought at 547, sold at 667. That is a very nice trade. 547 was down here somewhere. This thing does not know which way it wants to go though. Does it want to go ahead and break this 675, or will it be another fake? Let's see how many times it's tried. So it's tried 1 time, 2, 3, 4. So I'm pretty sure four times of trying through that level. It's gonna need a little bit of a pullback for a retry and a strong push through. LCID getting on down there. Had this previous bottom of the 40.76. Yeah, there's definitely opportunities this morning. Definitely opportunities this morning. That's negative. Okay, so all that's going negative. So things are starting to slow down now. What will be the center of attention here coming into this close of the first hour? BBLG, will it give up its soul? Will people get tired of it playing around this top here of the 650 resistance? 650. Okay, looking real weak on the hour chart around this level. It's had multiple times to hold above this level. Will we get a big red bar sell-off? We haven't had one since 10 a.m. Eastern time, so looking for another sell-off. IMMX dipping on down there. DWAC, wow, DWAC exploded back up there. All the way back up to the top, but did not break at the 58. So more choppiness. P-Fund doing the same thing. On LCID, let me look at LCID. LCID has this bottom down here, the 40. Can it hold up that 40? And continue higher? Has a nice little trend here on the hour chart. That has been holding up. Right there. So it's definitely a questionable trend there on that hour. BBLG said it's not done yet. Back up there trying to get through the 650. Will the shorts go ahead and knock it down? I see volume coming in on this green candle. Will it go red? See a lot of red on the tape. Now green to red over here. So there's a war zone going on at the 650. Needs to make a decision. DWAC continue to pump up. So that means P funds probably pumping up as well. Yep. P fund pumping up as well. IMMX. So these are all sentimental plays. So you really never know when they're going to drop because it's just basically all Trump stocks getting sentiment. So you got to be careful and take what you can get. P Fund already came down and DWAC coming down as well. Monday morning, man. BBLG still holding up here, getting a little buy up off the 625. It needs to do a good break of the 625 to show some weakness because still just forming that nice little flat top. Still looks good on the hour chart as well. Will it be able to take this hour bar red? 620. DWAC. Okay, DWAC starting to come down a little bit. Only 2 million shares traded on DWAC. Good morning, Lightning Rick. LCDID. LCDID. I have to let that hour chart play out a little bit. Let it get a little bit closer to that $40. See if it'll hold up today. ISIG rose from the 22 up to the 24. I know Ben's still holding that. No, he is. LCID getting bought up on this level here. It's got the 4105. So I could risk what, 50 something cents on this one. Got bought up on the 15-minute quite heavily. Also is fighting a little bit of a downtrend as well that I need to notice. 15-minute. Okay, so it may do a breakout later on in the day. I'll keep watching it though. Right, Orlando, don't trade against the market. So I'm trying not to do, man. Trying not to do. Did you get that bounce play you were looking for on the SPY? Let's see how close it got to that bottom, that support line I drew down there. Yeah. We still got a ways to go. BBLG finally coming on down. So all of these stocks right now look very, very shady. And what I mean is like they're all coming to this struggle point where it's like a Monday morning freeze where people are like, do we want to continue buying? Is this what we want to buy or do we want to sell? Maybe a 450, 455.50. 455.50. Yeah, that looks about right. 455, yep. Yeah, I should have moved mine up. How'd they get down here so low? It's all the way at the very bottom. Maybe that was from another previous day or something. 452, 455-ish. I'm sure they'll reverse. BBLG, very close to the top here, but definitely coming on down. Orlando says it's about to get choppy, it seems, which I would not prefer. Yeah. Those bots coming in there taking your money. ISIG came back up here, but it'll probably dip off. It's had multiple days of running up. See what Mark ended up doing. Mark getting very choppy as well. APR, did you end up coming back down? APR just going sideways. Very, it doesn't look good on the daily or on the 5-minute, that straight line. LCID, like I said, is fighting this downtrend. I'd like to see it get closer and then work its way up here for the breakout on the day. Because it looks like it can definitely get that breakout later on today. LCID. Fund coming on down. Okay, so I'll definitely be watching LCID later on for that break if we can get it. BBLG finally breaking down here. Finally getting on down there. It's been up here multiple times too, and always gives back his profit. Looks like on the 15, man. Let me look on the hour chart. Yeah, every time gives back his profit there. I don't know what it is about that 650 level, but the shorts are not playing up there. Let me look over here on the scans. BBLG. Yep. APR. IMMX gave up on itself. So yeah, the most interesting one that I've seen is LCID for that break. Like the perfect little setup for a breakout. Also, before I do that, let me make sure that I'm sure about the news. All right, so LC Lucid Group shares rise. Lucid not seeing any company specific news from the session. Check out what Wells, blah blah blah. Any company driven news. Lucid to install the Air's missing ADAs features with upcoming OTA update. Any good news? Ford. So I see the calls are looking pretty nice on it. Has a $57 price target. We'll have to see. But the setup looks the setup looks good to me. But we'll give it a little bit of time to see where it wants to play. Definitely pulling back on the 4-hour though. Gave back a lot of profit. We might have to wait in this range to see when it'll break. When it'll break that 41 40 $43. Okay, back to DWAC. What did you end up doing? DWAC did dip off there a little bit, not much. So letting everything kind of let us understand the market today. Okay. Well, are you guys seeing anything else that's looking decent for a longer term hold? Because I am not. BBLG, I'm really not interested in anymore. It's definitely got to give back some profit because this is the first day that this popped up. So it's not like we got to go and just rush into something. Give it some time. Let it chill out. Yeah, sitting on your hands now, midday arriving. Yeah. Morning session gave some crazy little peaks and dips and stuff. So we'll see how P Fund and all those act later on. It broke out of this little downtrend on the hour chart and then has this little uptrend for P Fund going up here. So we'll see how that holds up hour over hour. Actually, it needs to dip down some more so I can get a proper trend line drawn there. But this is the original downtrend that it broke out of. So 250 is where we don't want to see it break down today. BBLG trying to hold up, still finding a lot of struggle. This may be a day that I come back for the afternoon session just to see where everything is. I'll come back and probably open the stream back up later on today. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else to do later? I don't think so. Well, if something comes up, I'll let y'all know in the Discord. But I'm probably going to come back for the afternoon session today and see what all is still playing ball. ISIG still pumping up there as well. Came from the 22 up to the 26. Mark taking a dip down there, so that means all of them may be about to take a dip. APR did get up there, but it's not moving big anyway. LCID pulling back up into this range, holding these levels here. Let's see, do I want to give it a play here? 40. And it's definitely held the higher low there. This will be a risk of 60 cents. But it is midday. So I want to really see where this wants to go before I take that trade. BBLG about to do a break of the 575 level. Really, is it coming back up? Yeah, really popping back up there a little bit. Still under this downtrend, so I'm gonna give it time. It is getting back up there though. This bottom was the 42, so this will be an 80-cent risk now. But it still has this nice little downtrend on the 5-minute that I'm looking at. Actually, I already drew it on the higher time frame, so I'm not gonna worry about the lower. But I do like this uptrend on the daily. The volume is definitely decreased from this morning. Look at that volume riding down on it. Yeah, trying not to get spooked into something. Even though LCID looks good, I want to give it some time to make it through lunchtime and make sure it's not going to fail on me. BBLG. IMX coming on down. Yep. Really get a nice little push off the bottom there. That's 20 cents there. But want some defined trend lines here. And LCID is the only thing I see really defined trend lines and a range up here that it's been in to get out of. $41.21. Got about 15 minutes left on the stream. I'll be back this afternoon for the afternoon session. If anything goes before that, oh well. Right now, it's a neutral day for me. So we'll see what happens this afternoon. ISIG flew all the way from the 22 all the way up to the 27 today. And now it's looking like it's ready. It's ready. It's looking like it's ready to take those souls. It's like it's trying to get back below this. The body of this candle is a 25.83. So we'll see if it breaks back down to 25.75 for continuation downwards. DWAC has lost all of this volume. It really didn't have any to begin with. Really? Boy, really was not playing any games. We'll see though. Still got this nice little flat top here at the 714 to hold it down. $7.39 looks like the point that's held it down twice on the hour chart. $7.39. So we'll see how it plays within this area here between the 742 and the 571. Throwing a wick above there. Will it go ahead and push through this 715, or is it ready to come down some? Back to the 7. Will the 7 become its new resistance? Super low volume on the day. BBLG going on down. We'll keep it on watch. Maybe for later on if it can actually set up a nice little trend or something. But as of now, I'm just not interested in it. Not very impressive at all. DWAC. Then when today is over, I'll actually add the ones that look really good on the day. Like this afternoon, I add them over here to the actual watch list for trends. Looking for those trend setups over here. I got some things over here, but none of them were on the scanner. But on dead days, I'll come over here and see what's moving. About 10 minutes left on the clock. I shut it down and whoa, LCID. Are you already popping? Like I said, 42. It may pop before. Come on, LCID, where my charts at? Load up. Come on, bro. There we go. There's one. So that hour chart pulled all the way up from this level, 4104. Still waiting for it to come on down. If it ever will. If it doesn't give me the opportunity, I just wait for another day for a dip. But I do like it. Got these two top and tails here, so it's got a lot of buying pressure to push through. We set up the Discord. There's a Discord chat in for the live stream. So anything that you put in Discord will show up. I'll see your chats there as well. And it's actually connected to Ben's channel as well, so they'll see your chats over there as well in the Discord. During the live streams, of course. Really. It's always very scary to me when something has 4 million shares in the flow, but it's moving like dollars. It's like, bro, I don't know when this thing's gonna slam. The SPY looks like it popped back up to the 459. I don't even know if it got down to that 4 whatever we were looking at. No, it didn't get down to that 455. It made a lower low and then went up higher. So that was kind of a confusing move there, making that lower low and then moving higher. But just taking my time. A lot of times I think, I was thinking on such a short time frame. I was like, you know what? I need to make some money on Monday to start this thing off good. And now it's like Monday is probably the most busy day, like the most crazy day ever, because people come in with those trigger fingers. And so I was like, you know what? Monday is the first, it's not even the first lap of the race. It's like the first, like 25% of a full lap. So I'm like, look, I'll be patient. I'll sit back unless there's some kind of crazy news. And we didn't see any kind of crazy news this morning. Yeah, LCID may actually leave me in the dirt today. If it wants to go ahead and break out, But I'm not interested right now anyway. It's whatever. If it goes up there and breaks, okay, it's gonna probably pull back at least a little bit. Hmm. Very interesting one here on LCID. Okay. BBLG. Yeah, LCID just not looking good. I didn't realize I was still on this TOS one. LCID. Definitely getting up there to that trend. Will it find some resistance up here at this trend line? It's got up here multiple times. Will it be able to hold up this 42.21? Kind of looks like it will. Yeah, it's getting bought up through that trend break. See how it slams down, or if it will. Definitely called it, but I did not think it was going to get up here this early. Coming into 10:27. So in the afternoon session, I'll be coming back and watching this. Look at that thing, continue to push up there. Will it get those 43s up there? Or is it coming to an end? Will it drop back into this channel in its trend? If it does, that'll be great. 4280s. Yeah, this thing, oh well. I saw it on the channel break. Oh well. I was I was hesitant because I was like, man, I get in this afternoon, but this thing may go. But I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna come back this afternoon and see what it's doing. Man, I can't believe that thing bounced like that though. This thing's going to 43. But it's all good. I'm neutral, so sometimes you're right, sometimes you're wrong, but I'd much rather be right or wrong with nothing in there. Right idea, wrong timing. The very top is a $43. So we'll see what kind of action it gets up there. Spammers are slacking this morning. Yeah, man, they usually wake up on hump day. A Wednesday, Thursday, Friday are like the hottest days for spammers. Okay, starting to face a little bit of resistance. Can we come on down? Can we get any motion down, or is it just gonna go? Come on back down in this trend line and hold this trend. If it gets back close to this trend, I'm definitely looking for an entry. All right, let's go on back down here. BBLG rally went on back down. It's really sad that you have spammers on a schedule. Yeah, man, I already know when they coming. Now on Twitch, spammers are there 24/7. It's like their bots search for you. But on YouTube, it's a little bit more lackadaisical. But yeah, man. Well, we saw the moves of the day. It is 10:30. I'm about to go and get me some lunch, and I'll be back for the afternoon session. I'll probably be going live. I would say 1:30. 1:30 Central Time, but I'm trying to think. Today is Monday. So we may see some bounces back up before that. I don't know. I don't know. Probably 1:30 Central Time is when I'll be coming back on. Yeah, now we're getting a little bit of it's checking off of that trend line. Praise the Lord. Come on down so we can get a nice entry. I want this entry before it does the channel break. I might have to set alerts for this thing because if it gets to ripping, it's over with. I might miss the whole thing if I just go and chill out for the day. But we'll definitely watch an LCID. Really also trying to get back up there, but very low volume. Not really participating in the competition today. All right. Well, appreciate you guys tuning in. You gonna make stewed roast and rice for dinner? Man, see, people just don't understand, man. People don't understand the value of somebody that can cook. Jesus Christ. You can save lives, Lauren. You do save lives, Lauren. We appreciate people like you. People that can, man, you're a chemist. You're a natural born chemist. Praise God. But anyway, let's go ahead and get ready to shut it down. Um, appreciate you guys for tuning in. You can check out frameworkfortune.com. You can get signed up for the Discord, and you can always chop it up with me or Ben in the Discord. I'm usually pretty quick with my replies out there. But yeah, that is it for the morning session. We saw some pretty nice movers, and we'll come back in the afternoon and see what's going on. 1:30 Central is the time that I'm thinking I'm trying to come back, but I'm gonna have to see if I make it back by then. But around that time is when I'll be looking. Anyway, I'm about to log off. And as always, if you're gonna continue trading, be careful. and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.